Hi, I'm Dirk from Brainworx, and we're really pleased by the reaction we've seen to BX Console. It's the fastest selling plugin Brainworx has ever released, and we're thankful to our users for their support and the great feedback we've had. To help everyone who purchased BX Console get a deeper understanding of its features and the tolerance modeling technology, or TMT, we've put together a series of video tutorials. If you don't already own BX Console, I recommend you download the free 14-day demo and the audio examples I put together from the Plugin Alliance website to follow along with the videos. I hope you enjoy them. In this first tutorial, I'm going to focus on the input filters and the EQ section. I'm going to show you how to clean up your tracks to get a lot of presence and punch out of this plugin. Here we have a snare, and I'm trying to use the filters to cut out some of the crosstalk from the hi-hat and then use the EQ to give it some more punch. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of some of the hi-hat. As you can hear, that's very effective. Bypass. Active. I'm also gonna cut some of the low end to get rid of the bass drum crosstalk. And now I'm gonna add some punch. Switching to high Q mode. I'm looking for the right frequency here. That's nice. I'm adding some low end again. Filtering the mids, and then adding one more tight Q punchy frequency. I can bypass this, activate, that's nice. Now I'm going to try to come up with a matching bass drum sound. I want a solid low end and some serious click to cut through the rock mix. Gonna cut the crosstalk again, the high stuff, and I'm gonna use the low filter also. And now the fun begins. I'm gonna boost some serious low end here. Console sounds awesome in shelving mode. I'm gonna reduce some of the mids that get in the way with a pretty broad setting here. Here where this is going to already, and now I'm gonna add some click in the high Q setting again, because it gives me that defined click here. I'm just for the fun of it, I'm going even more clicky. I can bypass this now. This sounds really good for rock bass drum. I would add more processing like dynamics and maybe transient designer, but this is only about the EQ, so that's it for now. Next I have a doubled acoustic guitar which was recorded via the iBox, and I'm gonna try and roll off the low end and high end to make it less harsh and also less boomy so it sits in the mix nicer. I'm gonna start with the filters, but just gently again. And then I'm gonna switch to the high and low shelves in this case. I'm gonna turn down the gain, try rolling off the frequencies from the high frequencies to the lower ones until it starts getting a little bit dull, and then I just dial back the gain a little bit. Same with the low end. Until it starts getting a little thin, and that's nice. Now I'm gonna cut the mids a little bit just to make room for the singulator and other instruments. I'm gonna give it a little bit of character with a mid band, some tight Q here. This is where the strumming sits. I'm gonna bypass it. Yeah, that's very boomy. I'm gonna compensate for the volume loss. That's nice.